Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. The no suitable driver found error in JDBC, Java database connectivity, usually indicates that the JDBC driver required to connect to a specific database is not correctly loaded or is missing from your class path. This can occur for various reasons, including missing dependencies, incorrect database URLs, or issues with the database driver itself. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to troubleshoot and fix this error, along with code examples. Step 1. Ensure the JDBC driver is included. 1. Add the JDBC driver to your project. If you're using Maven, ensure the correct dependency is added to your pom.xml. For example, for MySQL, you would add. If you're not using Maven, download the JDBC driver, example mysql connector/j, and add the .jar file to your class path. Step 2. Load the JDBC driver. In older versions of JDBC, you needed to load the driver explicitly using class.forname. While newer JDBC versions automatically load the driver if it's in the class path, it's still a good practice to load it explicitly for clarity. Step 3. Check database URL format. Ensure that the database URL is correctly formatted. For example, a typical MySQL connection URL looks like this. Make sure to replace localhost 3306 and mydatabase with your actual database server, port, and database name. Step 4. Establishing the connection. Here is a complete example of a Java program that connects to a MySQL database using JDBC. Ensure that you have the correct driver in your class path. Step 5. Verify your database server. Ensure that your database server is running and that you can connect to it using the credentials provided. You can use database management tools, like MySQL Workbench, pgadmin for PostgreSQL, etc., to verify this. Step 6. Check for multiple driver versions. If you have multiple versions of the JDBC driver in your class path, it might create conflicts. Ensure that only one version is present. Step 7. Check for firewall or network issues. If you're trying to connect to a remote database, ensure that no firewall rules or network issues are preventing the connection. Step 8. Debugging. If the issue persists, enable logging for JDBC to get more details on the error. Check the logs for any additional information that could help in troubleshooting. Conclusion. By following these steps, you should be able to resolve the no suitable driver found error in JDBC. Always ensure that your database driver is correctly included and that the connection details are accurate. If you continue to face issues, check the documentation for the specific database you are using, as there may be specific configurations required.